cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in the pulpit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I know I got her. I know I got her. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. Still got her. I still got her.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New England Patriots. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Richardson going to move him around. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You look at this Patriots defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. He was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss or one.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. Taken in at the 22. And bulldozing his way through. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Patriots take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. Able to power through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ready? Hurt. Right there, hurt. Cowboys! Go!
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Patriots at 7-2 here on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now Cunningham. He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and the Pats will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
19 light. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Here's Cunningham. Now a short one to Gesicki. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Cunningham. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It is 3rd and 3. In motion is McKenzie. Richardson on 3rd and short. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. Down the sideline he goes. He may go. And all the way down to the 5. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Richardson looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Doolin, the man in motion. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
You're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of you and stop it at the line of scrimmage.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Cunningham looking to throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 45-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Go, sweet. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check. Hurt.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw on 2nd down. Cunningham looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mike Gesicki, 33 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, early in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Matt Judon there to bring him down. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Off the option, here's Taylor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. He sets to fire deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Here we go. Hey, 65 catch, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Cunningham to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Seven Pirates.
Cunningham. Checking this down to Stevenson. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. Here's Bryce Behringer now.
In one formation for the Patriots.
This is taken around the 12. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to join that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Jones on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cunningham. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The tight end in motion right. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Showtime! Let's make some noise! Yeah, let's go! Here we go!
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Dragon 60! $18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And now comes the field goal unit on. And, boy, this is asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an under. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. They try the fake field goal. It doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I am well aware that our job is to call a game objectively, but let's be honest. I was sitting here about to scream out, watch the fake, watch the fake. Look where they lined up to kick that one.
Exactly. Everybody in the stadium knew. They're kicking it from their own side of the field. Everyone knew they weren't going to kick it. Yeah, that one was doomed from the start.
No way it succeeds except for absolutely perfect execution. That one had no chance.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a yard. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's good for our Patriots.
In motion left goes a tight end.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Now a short one to Gesicki. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Big Lion. Go.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Douglas,
the man in motion.
19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing on third and long. Cunningham. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And the Colts first down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. That complete to Downs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. But now fall incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once he got the backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, it's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And he missed it. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
Douglas, the man in motion. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Cunningham. And that is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's taken to the 26. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. We're on that punt. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. First and 10, Taylor now. Down to the 42, second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Let's go now.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First and 10, it's Richardson. Steps away to his left. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now Richardson. This pass caught. It's Woods. Touchdown, Colts. Jelani Woods, 27 yards. And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
In motion left, that's Thornton. On first and 10, Cunningham. Throw left side, complete. That's Stevenson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Ramondre Stevenson, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Riggs. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Warriors 70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give them credit. They They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Colts' 43-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Check. Trap 60.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Now a short one to Gesicki. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Hey, check that. Street.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. Here's 2nd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. A strong running. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here comes 2nd down and 5. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Now Richardson. Able to complete to Moss. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now, surely that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Here's 1st down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now 2nd and 4. Here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find the throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. There he goes, right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Adrian Phillips on the stop. A gain of 22 yards.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it's good. He got it. He missed his long attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. Now, I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so far.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious. I feel my ratchets. You ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given the credit so you can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm laid down. You pray for distance with guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being creative is ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What are you thinking? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it. Don't want to believe it. But no one won't stop to the most uneven. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm needing to show them everything that I believe in. I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Beautiful tragedies happen, one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not not interested or wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you more my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a movement? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop me? Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna block me from the pain I know. You have no other choice but to watch me reap the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. But I ain't here to fight fair. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. We ain't even. Man, submit when you daydreaming. Came needing to eat, I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth's watering like I stay teeth. And you can't reason with the animal that's loose and my brain's tweaking. You don't really know me. If you think you do get amnesia, got a problem, I'm subtracting you like a mad teacher. I'm that lethal.